Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Edmonton market update for the week of September 6th to September 12th. What you're going to get here that you won't get anywhere else is new home construction sales numbers. And I'm going to encourage you to watch all the way through because at the end of the video, I always take you on a tour of a new home construction sold home and the actual sold price so you can get an idea of what you're actually going to pay if you're going to be buying new home construction, which if you're considering a relocation might be what you're looking at. Hey, my name is Leanna Martens and I just want to say thank you so much for coming and watching my videos. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below. I produce 2 videos a week, and if you're returning, I just love having you back and I'm very grateful for your attention. If you are considering a relocation to Edmonton, make sure you go into the description of the video below. Reach out to me and my team. You'll find all of our information there. Please, we would love to help you. That is why we are here. Let's move on to the week of September 6th to September 12th for the Edmonton market update. Here is the last week in Edmonton. So this is locally in Edmonton and nothing in the surrounding area. So what you see is our sales are back up. So we're up 21%, and our new listings are 0%. That's interesting. So there's basically, it's 0% from last week. So it's basically on par. And then the average price is down 1%. So honestly, 1% percentile fluctuations are marginal, and it really, I don't take notice of that. But at the end of the day, what we're seeing is our sales are up 21%. So things are strengthening. And overall the price seems to be holding. So now let's move into the Edmonton and area new home construction sales, which I think is more pertinent if you are considering a relocation. So here is the sold map for new home construction. And I always do Edmonton and surrounding area because if you are watching this, you're considering a relocation and you're not just looking at Edmonton. Most times you are looking at some of the smaller hamlets and smaller towns outside of Edmonton so you can compare value and figure out what's best for your family. So this goes into Leduc, Beaumont, Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, which is west, St. Albert, and then Sherwood Park as well. So if there isn't any solds that you see on the map, that's just because there's nothing that sold there this last week. So this is new home construction. So this is anything that's been built in 2023. So you can see the majority, 95% of all of them are at the Anthony Henday, very, very close, or outside of. That's because that's where all the new home construction is as the developers continue to buy land, as the city continues to expand. And when you see these small little blips in here, they're called infill properties. So that means that a smaller scale builder has purchased a lot, torn it down, and most times either put a custom high-end infill or put 2 skinnies, we call them, in there and into an older, more mature neighborhood. So this shows you kind of where the locations are. Now let's have a look at what the actual sold numbers are so you can look at what's the prices. Here are the prices for for Edmonton and then all of the surrounding towns that I've told you about. So Edmonton, there has been 13 total brand new homes sold, and the average price is $496,000, and there's something called a sold to list price ratio. So that is right here. So what that means is for the builder, how much did they actually get of their list price? So you can see when you go through, there's some as low as 96%, there's some at 100%. So that means they got the actual list price. So depending on the market you're coming from, you're probably used to paying more than list price. In Edmonton, that is not the case. I would say maybe if we were just to look at these numbers, out of 13, there's only 1, 2, 3. So 3 out of 13 is basically 4%. That's very low. So in this market, that's kind of what you're expecting. So 98% is the overall average of what buyers paid for new homes. New homes in Edmonton. Leduc, there was only a couple sold, $500,000, really close to the Edmonton price, 98%, same again. Leduc County, $452,000, 99%, so they got a little bit more. And then we've got Spruce Grove, prices there $441,000, so I'm guessing there's going to be probably townhomes and half duplexes that were sold. And they got 98% on average. And then St. Albert, higher price point, $690 at 99%. So the overall average was 98%, which is really consistent, guys. It typically is 98, 99 every week I do these stats. So now let's go on a property tour time. All right. So this is the $699,000 Erin Ridge bungalow in St. Albert. So Erin Ridge is a very nice upscale community in St. Albert, and this was built in Erin Ridge. So it was listed for $699 and it actually sold for $690, which is 99, a little under 99% of the sales to list price, to give you an idea. So an executive bungalow, these are typically designed for downsizers, and it's because it's all on one level and then you basically just have stairs in the basement. Lots of times they still want additional rooms because they have grandchildren and when they have family staying with them. So on the main floor, you can see it's a beautiful open floor plan. And from the front, you know, it looks relatively basic, but once you get into these, they're quite beautiful. So it's got a recessed tray ceiling here. It's got an extended island. It has cupboards to the ceiling. That is an upgrade. And you can see again, they're pairing the not the two-tone cabinetry, but the different tone floor, because everything was black, white, and gray, really gray and white. So at least they're warming up the floors now, which is lovely. And this is actually it's south-facing a pond. So it walks out onto a pond, which makes it very desirable. So you can see this view right here. It's quite beautiful. So another question I get a lot, so people understand, you can see this fence down here. This is the developer guidelines. These are architectural guidelines that are required. But what people do if they want more privacy, because that doesn't extend a lot of privacy, because this is going to be used a lot for people walking their dogs and just walking, is you just plant trees and shrubs that'll give you the desired privacy that you want right through here. So you have your fireplace, you have that open floor plan, that recessed tray ceiling here. There's actually 2 bedrooms upstairs and 2 baths. So you have the ensuite master bath, and then this is what they've done. So they've actually just put an office or den on the main floor, and that is upstairs bath, and then this is the private ensuite here. So double sinks. I really like how they've done that hex tile up against the side of the tub. That's nice. And then there's a stand-up shower in addition to the tub. So nice. Walk-in closet. They've actually built these in instead of having, so typically once you're past, I don't know, I'm going to say $530,000, you're going to get an MDF built closet as opposed to the wire racks. So you've got a barn door into storage there, which is nice. So that's your walk-in with your double garage. So you've got a nice functional mudroom, which is lovely. And then we get into the basement. So the basement is finished for $690,000. And there's 2 additional rooms down here, which one would be a flex room, really. It's whatever you'd like. And then there's a nice wet bar here as well. There is rough-ins for a separate washer dryer, which basically is saying that it's possible to turn this into a suite if so desired. Sometimes it may not be for income. So at this stage of life, many times it's because they may have family that lives with them. So sometimes the in-laws will go downstairs and the younger family will go up, or vice versa. So here's the wet bar, and they actually did include a space for a fridge. And you can see it's beautiful, open, bright. The south facing is going to give a ton of natural light. They've carried the tile all the way through. There's one of the bedrooms. And you can see that the landscaping's not done, which is going to be pretty frequent when we're looking at new home construction. So there you have it. I hope that has given you an idea of price for value and what you get. Erin Ridge is a really beautiful community in St. Albert. Thank you so much for watching and coming along for that market update for Edmonton and surrounding area, and of course that property tour at the end. So I would love for you to put a comment below and let me know what else you would like to see more of, and I'm going to do my absolute best to record it for you. Make sure you subscribe below, and if you are considering a relocation, go into the description, reach out to us. We will get back to you. That is honestly why we are here, to support you in all the ways that we can. So I will see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching.